That's right. Welcome to it. Another edition of the What More Can I Say podcast. This is episode 71. I'm your boy, Kapone. What's up? Let's get to the co-host, the first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pod, Keke. What's up?
Hi, friends. How y'all doing? Okay, what is this? What is this?
I don't know. I just did it because Zach's doing it.
Well, Keke, that's my new. I feel like
everything Zach's doing, I've been doing.
Yeah, what is that? What is this?
I have no clue.
Y'all to introduce to the pod. What is that, Zach? What is that called?
I don't know. You just giving me 90s vibes. And, raise the roof. You know what I'm saying? Woo, Keke in the house.
The bankhead bounce if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know what
no
Zach
bankhead bounce. That was a terrible dance. That's like one of the worst dances that ever came out. The bankhead.
What?
This is the worst.
That was a good dance. Worst. What's wrong with you, Tony?
I don't know, man. I always felt weird. It's special needish.
Oh.
That's funny.
Bankhead bounce. Hey. Okay. Sorry. Anyway. Hello, guys.
Hello.
It is Zach's fault.
Zach Boog, what's up, buddy?
What's up, brother? I'm just living. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling?
We good, man. I'm gonna try not to get too toxic today.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
No, we won't toxic Tony, but I do want to say we're sorry for the pod being a little late this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who it was.
Me neither, Zach.
But let's just say they was light skinned.
Real light skin.
Let's just say for whoever.
This from the person who we had to move the whole recording day after 50 episodes. Zach starts a comedy night. Shout out to Magic Silly Mondays.
Yep.
And we had to move the whole tape day. And Tuesdays usually the day that I do my Hennessy stuff. I had an XO Supper Club. You guys will see the pictures. They'll be up same day as the pod. So tomorrow, or today, or whatever. You know what I'm saying. Did it with Val Warner and her new husband, Jabba Maxey. Shout out to them, man. Beautiful couple.
Yeah.
It was kind of, they deserved it. And it was kind of like my wedding gift to them too. We had Chef Jay Sands, Alexis, Hennessy specialist, doing the drinks. It was just one of those things, man. It was a lot of powerful people at the dinner. It was very cool. I think that Hennessy hit a home run with this XO Supper Club stuff. Real quick though, also for the pod fam, guess what? We got new pictures.
Yeah. Yes. I like the way y'all deflect. Cause see, Zach done went out now. Cause see, listen, I'm gonna get y'all together. Cause Zach done went out and started a whole damn comedy night like he ain't got nothing else to do on a Monday night. He done forgot about us, so. And then you gonna come over here and promote your little party real nice and cute, and then you gotta move on to the pictures. I just want to say for all the people who DM me and hit me up about why the pod not posted, why we don't have the pod, please call them too, because clearly. You know, look this way. Clearly, they busy. But anyway, I'll let y'all continue.
Okay, all right. Anyway, guys, so we're gonna have great pictures. So kind of know that's what it was. I'm really awkward taking pictures. Zach Boog was doing some cool poses, and I just was copying everything he was doing.
Like I would point my finger out, Tone put his finger out. I say, Tone, we both can't point. It's weak. We're next to each other. We can't do the same pose. Like. Even if you want to copy my pose, do a different one while I'm doing this one. At least he want to do the exact same pose.
It was too early, bro. My mind wasn't working. I just like pointing. That's what we're doing. Let's go with it.
I can't wait.
No, we took some cool pictures though. We took cool
pictures. The pictures are cool, so you guys will get a new. I guess the pod picture that's underneath. It'll be a new one. We had our death row colors on. We were all wearing black, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump right into it, man. Bow Wow actually talked to the WGCI Morning Show. Shout out to them. They did a great interview with him. And Bow Wow was asked about Diddy. And he basically said, hey, man, we had a conversation. Joey and I, Diddy and I, we actually had an hour-long FaceTime conversation. When he was talking, Keke, did you feel any spiciness from Bow Wow?
He was definitely trying to be spicy. You know, he was like calling Diddy dude as if he don't know Diddy name. Like Diddy got 10 names, boy. Stop playing with him. Like you know, Diddy got a variety of names. You can call him Sean, Puffy, Diddy. You know that man named Bow Wow. So I don't know why he's trying to do that little move, but you know, the fact that you called this man about your baby mama that you was with 12 years ago, Bow Wow, listen, nobody has to check in with you when it comes to this girl. At this point, you know, Diddy smashed his son girlfriends. So, like, why would he care about what Bow Wow think? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure it was an hour-long, awkward conversation. You know, Bow Wow was probably very uncomfortable. The girl was probably sitting on Diddy lap and they were just talking. I mean, I just don't see Diddy having much respect when it comes to like dating the homies' girls. He don't care. So, you know, the fact that you sat on the phone with him for an hour, what did that really prove to anybody? It was, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Okay.
I get it.
All right. I mean, Zach, I mean, Diddy's like an uncle to Bow Wow. I mean, he's like an uncle for real. He's like been around Bow Wow the whole rip. Mm-hmm. And then now, out of all the many women that are on Instagram across this planet, you choose to slide into my baby mamas, who's also into her DMs. Did he break the bro code? He had to have.
Absolutely, he broke the bro code. I mean, I don't think Diddy lives by the code like Keke said, but at the same time, he broke it though. It is a code. You cannot smash your friends, your homies, your mentors, baby mama. That person is off limits. That person is off limits. And here's the thing to me, they were trying to be sneaky. It was a paparazzi picture that caught them and they just had to let it out. They were trying to be sneaky, Diddy and Joey. And here's the thing that bothers me the most is that Bow Wow just won't say that it bothered him. In the interview, he tried to be like, yeah, we had a conversation. I talked to dude, he cool. No, you're not cool about that. You were sick. You were sick to know that your mentor is smashing your baby mama. God, come on, man.
He broke the bro code, but Diddy don't care. He doesn't care. And it seems like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why rich Black people go to Italy and think nobody knows them. You're on a big ass yacht, it's just you two, and they looking like, I just want to let everybody know that's rich as hell that may listen to this pod. Hey, it's not a lot of rich ass Black people can rent big ass yachts. Somebody's gonna say, it's a Black guy on that yacht. He must be famous. I want you to know, anytime any Black man does something super extravagant, everybody's taking pictures of you and Googling you to see if you're famous. Everybody.
Yep.
And that's the same place Carmelo Anthony got caught up in Italy. Remember?
Yes. On the yacht. And he said he was on a business retreat. He came. We said, Melo, we seen you.
He's so sloppy.
We saw you with 6'7" with no top on.
You can't. For everybody that's tall that's watching the pod, if you're over 6'3", you can't be sneaky.
That's true.
You're not regular people size, bro.
That's true.
You're not. Immediately when you walk, everybody's like, who's the tall dude? He must play sports. Everybody. And you're Black with money. I still think people forget. When you Black and money, it's different for white money. White money, it's a lot of rich white people. It ain't a lot of rich Black folks. Not a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, that's probably why Tristan Thompson get caught cheating so much. Because he's 6'10".
Yeah.
And he walking around 6'10" with different chicks that ain't Chloe.
With a bag of money and boulder sized earrings that are blinding everybody. They're like, oh, I'm just a normal guy. No. But anyway, man, let's keep it pushing. Speaking of being rich and Black, it looks like this is the new thing. Keke, I want to hear this too. I got to hear from you first on this one. Ari bought Moneybagg Yo 28 acres. What is this a new thing? What's happening with this?
I mean, you know, Ari and Moneybagg are setting a new standard when it comes to buying your boyfriend or your girlfriend gifts. She definitely, you know, broke the bar with this one. Like, who out here buying land for a dude? You know, I'm not, but I'm not mad at her because she has the means to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to buy the little piece of land I'm sitting on. So I can't judge sis in this capacity. But yeah, it's a new thing. They're like trying to make it, outdo each other when it comes to the gifts. We saw him buy her the Lamborghini truck. Now, he's bought all type of purses and rings and jewelry. And it's like, once you have all those things, what else am I supposed to buy you? You got every car. You got all type of jewelry. Now I need to buy you something that's meaningful. And I think buying land was a good thing. I think I love to see it. I love to see Black people own land. So I'm not mad at Ari's purchase. It's not what I would do right now, or could do right now. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
Now, Zach, shit, I mean, you're the married guy on the pod. Married person, period. Do you think Ari's sending him a subliminal note like, hey, I bought you 28 acres of land. Now you build us a dream home. It's time for us to get married.
He definitely, the pressure is on for the proposal. You know what I'm saying? Once fellas, once your girl buy you the ground, it's serious. When she done bought you the ground. Okay? When you go out and you be like, man, what does my man want for his birthday? The ground. I'm not like, what?
Yes, Zach.
That's totally different. He has to propose. He's probably gonna do it for her birthday, keep it extravagant because they do the big birthday gifts. He gonna have it all laid out like on a trip, and they outdoing each other. But hopefully this becomes a trend. You know what I'm saying? We see rappers blow money on all type of stuff that doesn't have any value that we don't,
Yep.
Stupid birthday gifts, left and right, Bentleys and cars and stuff that depreciates. Watching somebody buy 28 acres of land should inspire each other, to start buying each other land. Give me some ground. I'm telling my wife, step it up, baby. You gotta give me some dirt, baby. If you ain't got me no dirt, what you talking about?
They ain't gonna let it. You're not buying no dirt. You're not really with us, though. It's not really real, man. Let's get to this, man. R.Kelly was found guilty on by the feds. Doesn't get sentenced until May, I think he said, of 2022. This whole thing is all the stuff been coming out. Finally seeing that he's guilty and still has to go to court here in Illinois and in Minnesota. What do you think, Zach?
Kelly ain't getting out no time soon. R. Kelly is gonna stay in jail for a very.
You can't sing that, bro.
No, I had to sing it because that's where he gonna be singing from, the sale. The memes have been wild. Have you seen the meme where the dude is on top of him and he's like, "No, I said the remix to Ignition." Hilarious. So Kels has been found guilty. Now all 9 counts found guilty. R. Kelly will not see the light of day. It just won't happen. They're not gonna let him. You saw them. We knew that was gonna happen when we saw them willing in all that evidence on the first day of trial when they had that lunch cart full of evidence against them. The feds, you're done when the feds come. So now I do want to ask y'all this: are we still listening to his music? We know he's going to jail.
I'm not saying anything. Keke, are we still listening to Kel's music?
Well, this is a safe space, and I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I've been going through some things, but I rode around listening to "Heaven I Need a Hug" on YouTube about 27 times the other day. Lie. So, I told y'all he was guilty of everything they said he did. He did that shit. Everything they say R. Kelly did, he did all of it. I will tell you.
He did it.
But it's something about "Heaven I Need a Hug" when you're going through. Oh, when you going through, baby. I've been riding around with that on repeat. And look, it's so bad. They done pulled it off all the streaming services. I can only listen on YouTube. So I'm in there listening to commercials, ads coming up, all type of stuff. But look, I'm not out here stepping in the name of love. No, I'm not. But some stuff I just, it's going to take.
I'm going to tell you, it's a song that he did on like one of his last really popular album. I think it was the Untitled album or whatever. I mean, we all know all of the other stuff. And it's called Exit. And it's probably not the song that you should be listening because he's talking about leaving the club with a chick, but it's a song that's so good. It's called Exit. I don't mean to be promoting R. Kelly stuff, but a lot of people said something. I forgot my man, D.L. Hughley. He said America did a lot of crazy stuff, and we still sing the national anthem. America's done all type of crazy stuff. Black folks to everybody, Native Americans, Spanish, Mexican Americans, everybody. They've done something too, and we still sing the Star Spangled Banner like a mug before sport events and everything.
At every event, and you know we don't listen to our. We don't listen to our.
Sorry,
y'all just stepping over each other. Look, we out of rhythm. Get your stuff together, y'all. What we doing?
Because it's black folks love making excuses. Now here y'all finna go on a whole tangent about the damn American flag and the Star Spangled Banner. Just say you listen to R. Kelly and let's move on. Why we got to go all in circles about this? Y'all, because the Pod fam looking like they finna be in the comments like, yeah, because we sure do the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, just say y'all listening to the music and it's okay. It's all right.
I just want to ask y'all this. Do y'all know how many African American underprivileged children graduated to I Believe I Can Fly?
Hello.
You cannot take that song away from people. That is the best graduation. That song motivates the hell out of you. So
man, I Believe I Can Fly makes you feel like you can do anything. And then the way he did it, I mean, okay, look, see, this is gonna make it sense. Look, guys, the Pop fam, the music.
No.
Hoopers. I Believe I Can Fly was the Michael Jordan was in the video. He did the video. Mike did the video. I believe I can. You like Mike? You wanted to be like Mike, and he was just like, this is too much. You just went crazy. And that's the thing. I said it before. I used to always watch those documentaries. They come on, they catch your attention. They're talking about serial killers and mass murderers and everybody. And all their friends, they're looking dead in the camera and saying, hey, he was the nicest guy. We had him over for dinner. He was polite. He spoke. He helped me out. He did this. He did that. And meanwhile, this person's got 75 bodies buried in their house. And you like, y'all knew that boy was crazy. No, bro, I really think dude had a demon on one side and then the creative space on another. And it's really two people. Yeah, I'm not saying that, huh?
And now
I can't see you went too deep. You tried to get all into the psychological aspect of all I know is I Believe I Can Fly is an amazing song when it comes on. And my grandmother is never gonna stop stepping in the name of love. I don't care who get like you can't take that away from my grandmother. So
step in the name of love. Your pastor then stepped in the name of love. You know how many church socials pay Step in the Name of Love? That's the same song. Back, side. That's it. All right, man. Let's go ahead. Kelly Price was missing. And then she showed up. She told everybody that she had COVID and she could barely talk. She actually said she passed away and had to revive her. When you heard about this, first of all, Kelly Price missing kind of made everybody feel the way, Zach. That's your cue, Zach, to talk.
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you, brother. Let me tell you something. That I just want to be completely honest with the Pop fam on this one. That Kelly Price story had too many twists and turns for me to really get any emotions towards it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read my phone, it said Kelly Price missing. I said, oh my God, Kelly Price missing. I literally put it down, picked it back up. They said, we found Kelly Price. I put it down again. I got back up and they said, nah, she missing for real. I said, quit playing with me. Next thing you know, I pulled up my phone. She was on TMZ. I don't know how to feel about this Kelly Price story. Who the hell is feeding the blogs? Okay, we got to quit rushing and posting stuff because I was confused the entire time. So to be honest, I don't have any real feelings for it because everything kept changing.
It did. I mean, Keke. I mean, the real thing is, and this will lead us into our next topic. Kelly Price, COVID, she said she died. They had to revive her. And I mean, is this more of an incentive for people seeing people, especially people that are older, to get the vaccination?
I mean, look, you keep playing with your life if you want to. That's on you. But you know, as for me and my house child, they got injections in the chicken. So just do what you just take the damn thing. But anyway, I just gotta say how I felt about Kelly Price missing as a whole. Like, you know, it really affected me. I was really alarmed because you know it's only a few of us out here that's popping. When I say us, I mean big girls, fat. Like it's all you know. You got Kelly, you got Monique. You know what I'm saying? You got me. I mean, like you know. I'm serious when it comes to them too. You know what I'm saying? I have to protect them, protect big girls. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, oh my God, Kelly is missing. What the hell is going on? But to find out that it was COVID and she just decided to fall off the face of the earth, I was like, girl, quit playing with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, don't do that no more. You know, like if you just need a break, need a break. But then I started thinking about it because people been getting on my nerves all week. Some of y'all probably listen to the podcast. And so I might try this out. Like I might really just fall off the face of the earth for a couple days, make y'all worry, and just see how we go. And she probably had the most restful time of her life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I thought about a couple things when this happened. But yes, it definitely is an incentive for people to go and get vaccinated and do some research and try to be safe, wear your mask, all of that. Because clearly COVID, and if COVID make it where Kelly can't sing no more, oh my God. We in trouble, y'all. We in trouble. Kelly can't sing, Whitney dead. What we gonna do? All we got left is Fantasia.
Fantasia.
Fantasia. Like
Pod fam, Keke is podding tonight.
Sorry, this story had my emotions all over the place. So you know, I might go missing. I don't know, but it's just a lot. It was a lot for me.
Keke, you can't go missing because we'll curse you out when you pop back up like you playing with our emotions, shorty. What the hell are you doing?
Right.
Don't do that. Second of all, man, the vaccination. Somebody told me that they wish I hope when the vaccination goes bad, I'm the first one to go. Because they said I'm being paid to talk about get the jab, and that I'm a slave to the mentality. I'm no king. I'm you that. It was like the dude went in on me so bad about the vaccination. And I thought that I still want to keep saying, like, bro, like, y'all are having sex unprotected and worried about the vaccine, bro. Like, seriously, like, honestly, like, y'all eating all this crazy stuff, doing smoking, eating, ain't worked out in a day, and y'all worried about the vaccine, bro. Like, and all the vaccines says, hey man, look, we got this disease, we got whatever, this disease, this thing, this pandemic that is attacking us, and this is a way to keep you from dying. That's it. And I explained it, we explained it a million times. I mean, I said it on the pod. My doctor said, hey, I had COVID twice. She was like, do you want to go for 3 and see if you get over 3 times? I'm not going to go to 3 strikes you out. I watch people die. It's either with COVID. She said it out of her mouth. If you don't have the vaccine, you either live or die. You gambling every time. So I get it. People worry. They got issues. I say do your research. But if you're doing all your research on YouTube and no medical professional is saying anything, backing it up with all type of stuff, which I don't think they are, you should get vaccinated. Like, just do it, bro, or don't. But one thing I'm gonna tell you is like, don't think that because all 3 of us have made a personal decision to get vaccinated, don't attack us. We're just telling you why we think it's a good idea for you to do it. That's all. That's it.
I'm still. He wants you to die.
I'm gonna tell you.
Like, damn, can we just have a difference in opinion? Why I got to die?
Damn.
Man, it took everything. Thank you, fellowship, for taking that part of my life away.
Yeah.
Thank you. It took everything I had not to give it work on that DM back. And of course, I did what most people do. I typed out some craziness and then I deleted it all and just I said, LOL, bro, just listen to the show. And that was it. But again, I just the more I get the pushbacks about the vaccine and I hear people say stuff, and like I said, I understand anybody that's having reservations for doing something, but don't get mad at somebody because they chose to do it. And then they want to tell people, hey man, look, if like, it's really it. Like, it's really life or death. And life's really cool. Life's really cool. I don't know.
Really cool.
Life's really cool, bro. All right, man, let's get it going. This has been a hot button. Rick Ross paying $11,000 in child support. 3 kids. So basically, that's what's that? That's like $3,500 a kid or something like that, somewhere around there, something like that. I don't know, my math's probably bad. I know somebody like, no, it's not, Tone. But anyway, and people saying that's not a lot of money, and Rick needs to be paying more. Zach, what do you think?
I think that is a lot of money, but if child support is based off the percentage of income that you make a month, that is a bit low. Rick Ross makes $580,000 a month. His baby mama gets $11,000 a month. Okay, so just thinking percentage wise, she probably deserves, more. But is $11,000 enough to take care of 3 kids? Absolutely, that's definitely enough money. So she has enough. But if she's trying to get more because he makes so much money, I understand. But that's how I feel about it. But whatever.
Zach, I'll come back to you. Keke, what do you think?
I'm not about to fight with you tonight.
He ready.
Why you mean? Why is it me?
You see
why are you gonna fight with me? I'm not saying nothing.
Own that, bro.
He own that, and I know how he feels when you say the words child and support. When you say them words together, Tone get real tense in the shoulders. I understand where this is going, but I have to be who I am. And if my baby daddy is Rick Ross, $11,000? That's the gas money. See, you're not gonna play with me, Rick Ross. You make $11,000. You spend $11,000 on Wingstop. Like, you're not gonna play with me. If you're making I need my cut. And I need my cut to be fair. And if Zach say the man making $500,000 a month, then I'm gonna need more than $11,000. That's not even the taxes of that's not even his light bill for that house. Like, stop playing with me. My kids need to have the lifestyle that you have. These are your kids, right? So I feel like, $11,000 is enough for Keke to raise her kids out here in the South suburbs. Absolutely. But if Rick Ross is their daddy, it's not enough. Because it ain't gonna ever be enough. I'm never gonna make it enough. So
he about to.
Here you go. I know you.
Hold on, brother. Relax, brother. It's all in the shoulders.
I just want to let ladies know, because it's starting to happen to white men. When it was happening to us on a regular, it wasn't nothing. But white men getting hit. The hustle is about to hit the fan. The hustle is about to hit the fan. Rick Ross makes $500,000 a month because Rick Ross earned $500,000 a month.
Yeah.
She ain't do nothing to help Rick Ross earn a half. She ain't wrote a rhyme. She wasn't with him shooting in the gym at all. But what it is that people look at the sum of what Rick Ross is making and then try to compare it to this. If Rick Ross, which I've had numerous conversations with Rick Ross, and any man that's worth his salt, I feel like it's gonna make sure he's gonna go beyond. So $11,000 is the baseline for you housing the kids. This is you can't convince me about the D Wade thing. I think his baby mama kept asking for more money. She needs the same lifestyle. They need the same lifestyle. They need the same lifestyle. They need the same lifestyle. And he was giving her a lot of money. And eventually he said, you know what? Since they need the same lifestyle, I'm gonna keep them. I got them now. Now I got them. And now you don't got to worry about it. You don't got to worry about it. And now you're not getting nothing.
Yeah, but he really wanted to keep them.
Huh?
Rick Ross don't want to. If Rick Ross can go get.
So this is what I'm saying. Though. This is what I'm saying. The $11,000 is the baseline, right? And we know. Well, I'm saying I'm not going to talk about people's pockets. Most people are not making $11,000 a month. That is a lot of money. Not like a little bit of money. That's a lot of money a month. 11 grand is like, I know everybody like, he made $500,000, but no, bro. like 11,000, you gonna live in a very nice in a very, very nice home anywhere and across the country, because if you paying, let's say you take 3,000 of that, 3,000 to 4,000 of that, $4,000 of that to pay a mortgage and light and all everything. You in a pretty nice place. You in a very nice place. Plus schools and all of that stuff. But
no,
Rick
keep breaking it down. Keep breaking it down, because you see how that money just dwindled. Keep breaking it down. You just said
if he goes,
you said if you went to hold on. If you said if you go 4,000, right?
Yeah,
4,000 on the house. You know what I'm saying? A nice house. Guess what? Now you only got 7 left. And now you're talking about private school, not for 1 child, not for 2, but for 3.
A lot of times though, Zach, the child support is not looped into the tuition sometimes. Sometimes they have
we don't know the inner workings
so
of
let's just say
all we saying is if you take that with the private school, which they probably are going to attend, with the 4,000 that you're talking about, with food, with insurance, with all these different things, that lights and all that 11,000 gone.
Come on.
I don't think it's all gone.
Especially if your daddy Rick Ross, that 11,000 gone.
Again, Zach, I still don't think, I had to disagree with you. I still don't think that money, and that's that. When I said $4,000, that's a lot of money. That's too much house for somebody that never made 11,000. I'm just saying. I went up to 4 just to say
that's not too much. Wow.
You don't think $4 grand?
That's not too much.
$4 grand in Chicago is almost is at least, Zach, $4 grand in Chicago is a $600,000 mortgage. That's a $600,000 mortgage.
Okay, I give you that. Okay, now think about what you can get for $600,000 living in Chicago, 4 bedrooms, and there's a nice home. You got to have at least 4. You got 3 kids. Each kid have their own bed.
Come on, break it down, Zach.
Zach, is that too much to ask get a 4-bedroom house for $3,000.
Where? Where you want her to live?
Where? No, go to think about it. But
if we in Chicago, the south suburbs, Keke, we both from there. We both know what $3,000 gonna get you.
So you telling Rick Ross, think about what he said. He want Rick Ross to live in the south
but suburbs? I'm not saying, where you want him to live, Keke? Downtown? You want to live in Lake Forest?
If your dad is Rick Ross,
street they daddy live on. I want him to live on the same street they daddy live on. Matter of fact, I want to be his neighbor. Okay, me and him got the same lawn service. I'm not gonna play with you if you my baby daddy. Don't have no kids by me and leave me, cause baby, we going straight to Judge Mathis. Now,
I think. But again, let me get back to it. I just feel like the 11,000 is the baseline. Whatever you give it is a baseline, and you have to do extra. I think that you should always be doing extra. I think you should never tell your baby mama no to nothing. Never tell your baby mama no to nothing. I think when people start judging, start hanging out numbers and throwing out numbers, man, you cripple one person gets crippled, because it's never gonna be fair. Now Rick Ross could be making $500,000 a month. We already know if Rick is making $500,000 a month, he's spending about $400 of that a month on his bills and everything that he got going on. We already know. People like right here. We saw it in COVID. People, places, businesses. You was like, damn, they went out of business. They only was closed for like 3 months, because everybody is like this. Mm-hmm. The margin for error is very small.
Yeah.
I just think that 11 grand. Yes, it should be a little more. I think maybe it should be a little more. I think especially if he's at $500,000 a month. But I don't think that $11,000 is a smack in the face. That's a lot of goddamn money. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money, man.
I mean,
I think the thing that makes it wild is the fact that he's got 3 children. So it's kind of like taking care of 3 kids in private school for 3 kids.
But it's not all his responsibility.
Uh-oh.
It's still 2. It's still 2.
Toxic Tony that jumped out.
It's still 2. It's still 2.
It is your responsibility when you're providing.
Once you break away, it's not solely your responsibility.
No, her responsibility is actually the day-to-day care of the children.
Right.
If you're not doing the day-to-day care of the children, that's what you're paying for.
Right.
That's essentially what you're paying for. So it's not I go work and bring in $11,000 too, and take care of the kids every day while you live your life free without the kids, except when you got them. And then no, that's not how it works.
No, but that's not how it works though, Zach. It's not you living your life free. When you're the person that if you
right, but I'm
Zach,
saying
if you're the person
it's just the roles. She gets paid to take care of the children every day because y'all split.
Hello.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree with you saying, but I'm saying that the fact of the matter is that there's the 11 grand should be a baseline, and he should still add on to that and help out.
Well, let me tell y'all.
But if you ask most women, they want him to pay $100,000, $200,000. He don't want half of what he makes a month.
That's wild. But we do know this. Anything over a certain amount, he still has to pay for outside of the 11,000. That was in the court agreement. It's like 70.
What?
Anything over like 7,500 or something like that. That the kids need. Ross got to pay that outside of the 11,000.
So that's what I thought. So see, that's what it is. The 11 grand is the baseline. So like you said, the school is going to be for all three of them 100% over $7,500 a month if they all going to private school. That's a bet.
Right.
The whatever. Let's just say the crib that they decide to live in is over $7,500 a month. They 10 grand. It's 10 grand. He gonna be paying the 11. Like I said, the 11 was a baseline. Is a baseline for her.
I wonder this though. Do you get more off? Because if I was Ross and I was making $500,000 a year and I was trying to get out of paying child support, I would just buy the house cash and then buy her a car cash and wouldn't have no reoccurring payments. So we don't have to worry about that. And then anything over 75, I take care of. But here's 11,000 to live your, you know what I'm saying, to move and shake with the world, with my kids.
Personally, I don't think anybody should be going to child support court because the numbers and everything, life changes, things go different. I think if you're a real man, you're a real dude. Like Zach said, you're a real guy. You're gonna go and you're gonna do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like I have a lot of money. But I did have an extra car. I had an extra car, and my daughter's mom needed an extra car. It wasn't a great one, but I gave it to her. So she was in a jam. I was like, here, take it. When things got a little issue, like she had issues with it, I had to take care of it. Here, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's things that you do, you're gonna do. Like I've said this before. I feel like, and I've broken up with women before over this topic. I was like, yo, those women, although they might be in other relationships, they are my responsibility for the rest of my time on this planet.
Yeah.
They are literally my responsibility for the rest of the time. Like, what if she and they did, and like two women did, like it got real.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how do I look my daughter or my son in they eye, and I let their mama get fucked up out here? How do I even look at them like that?
Yeah.
You can't do it. So I agree child support, but I also agree as a man, you got to take care of them. If they in a jam, you got to take care of them. You just have to.
I think you should definitely get on child support because I've watched enough.
That ain't necessary.
No, I'm just saying, y'all know, a lot of people feel that way, but I watch a lot of court TV, right? So what happens is when you don't get on child support, and you and your baby mama make these agreements for like 10 years, right? And you got cash apps, you've been sending her, constantly, whatever. When she get mad, she can go to the court and say, he never paid me a dime. And now you owe back payments for that, right? So, and you could be like, judge, look, here go all the cash apps. And all she got to say is, those were gifts. Those were gifts. So fellas, if you out here and everything cool, I say get on the papers because you would be really upset if she screw you in the end and go get you for back child support that you didn't honestly pay. So be careful with that.
I'm gonna tell you the key of that whole situation is because I heard about that too. You have to put in there for the kid. You just put in for and the name of your child. That's it. For and the name of your child, and you go.
You better put child
if you don't
support
put
for.
Honestly, if you don't, if you don't put anything in the notes, no, I mean, I researched it, seriously. If you don't put anything in the notes, it's a gift. It is. Yes. It is a gift. But if you say for the child's name every time, that's exactly what it's for. Then that becomes a whole nother situation where if you got proof, you say for, and they're saying it's a gift, then that, according to some lawyer friends of mine, that becomes a little sticky situation for the mother side. So everybody has to be honorable in the situation. And of course you have paperwork. But again, for the guys, I just feel like, yo, it's nothing in my, nothing that my children's mothers could ever ask me to do that I would not do for them. It's nothing. Like, literally, there's nothing. Like, yo, I need this, I need that, I need this. Like, I get mad when they don't ask me for something. They're like, yo, why did you tell me about, I would have just paid for it, or like, let me know, like this, because I just feel like it's just your responsibility in that way. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like once they start going to the courts, everybody get upset, feelings get, money getting crazy. It's just stupid. It's stupid, and it affects the relationships of the kid, you with your kids. It affects the relationship with you and your baby mama, and it's like a lot of dudes. They be really like go to the court and get the child support, man, and be jammed up. Like real, I done seen real dudes be out here real bad because the percentage be so high.
Yeah.
And you super upside down. And like I said, everybody lives like this.
And ladies, I'm gonna get on y'all real quick. Ladies, what? you can't have babies with a broke dude and then get mad he ain't paying child support. He didn't have no money when you was with him. So now you think because you went to the court, he got a bag. No, he still ain't got it. He still hurt. You can't he ain't gave me nothing. He never, trust. I know a dude on child support right now. He ain't never paid it. He ain't never had no money his whole life. Since I've known his whole adult life. So now you want to all of a sudden have a baby. Now you mad he ain't paying nothing. Girl, you was paying for him. He was staying with you when y'all was together. So
I don't know, fellas, get it in writing.
I just think that court tricky, man.
It is tricky. It is tricky. It is tricky. And, a lot of ladies, I know a lot of ladies were cursing me out and some of that stuff. But what I said, 11,000. In all actuality, I mean, no toxicity on this though. See, real talk. You really gotta really have real conversations with people about the money and about things is doing it. And they're like, yo, like I ain't mad when women say, yo, I'm taking them child support because I tried to be nice. I tried to ask him for something. I tried to get him to do this. I tried to get him. He ain't never do nothing. Then fam, you can't get mad if she put you on papers. When she asks you for some money and she see you on Instagram, blah, 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 you like, I ain't got it. Like, what? She mean you ain't got it.
You have to put me on child support. If I was a man, you would have to put me on child support. I'm never telling you how much I really make. I'm not, baby, child. I ain't got a raise in 10 years if I got a kid. So yeah, fellas, I understand y'all part two. If I'm Rick Ross, I would have lied on them numbers as well. But
Keke, you are a fool. Hey, look, this is a quick question. Some relationship questions. Have you ever disliked someone that your friend has been with? Like you like really, where it's affected the friendship? Anybody y'all can jump in on this one?
It's never affected the friendship, but it has been people that I don't like who they date. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the person isn't allowed to, fully be themselves. That's when it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? The inner workings of y'all relationship is y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fight, y'all argue, y'all do, couples do that. That's just gonna happen. But when you see somebody no longer being themselves no more, like the stuff that brings them joy, they don't do that no more. Because they're like, oh no, if I do this, she gonna be upset or this, you know what I'm saying? It's not even that person has changed. It's just the fact they're trying to make this person so happy. So I feel like if that person isn't allowing my friend to be free in themselves, then I think you're in a terrible situation. Everybody should be able to be at least comfortable.
Yeah. All right. I definitely got something to say. Keke, what's up?
Yeah, my friends, they date some terrible dudes. You know, I've been, sis, where did you find him? Like, is that all that's out there? So I've definitely felt this way, but I have mastered minding my business. So when you happy with him, I'm happy with him. Hey, bro. Hey, sis, we cool. Everybody cool. When you don't like him no more, he know not to speak to me. So it's just that type of thing. I am that type of friend. I don't tell you you should leave your man. You should. Girl, I'm not wasting my breath on that because girls is not leaving until they ready to leave. Or guy, you know, you just can't tell people what to do with their life. So I am the phony friend. Call me the fake friend because when y'all happy and together, I'm happy with you. When y'all ain't happy and together, then I'm out the picture. So, you know, I'm dogging you with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she can, you know, I'm that friend, but I've mastered minding my business for the most part. Yes.
I like that. The phony friend. Yeah. Well, you know, usually I'm the person they don't like. That's probably, I hate that. Like, I'm like, yo, and then the funny thing of it is that then they end up liking you. They're like, oh, I thought you were this way. I thought you were this way. And I like, yo, what? Like, I don't understand why. Like I be chilling. Like, I like chilling. I thought you were like this, or I thought you did this. And it's just like, you can feel the energy when you first meet them. That's the only part that I hate. It's like, you can tell like, yo, they're like, yo, I'm not sure about this guy. I'm not sure. And then eventually people get won over. But I've also been in that situation where when a friend of mine didn't, like, he was dating somebody and it's just like, yo, bro, like, and it wasn't like, I'll try to be the fake friend, but then she like, you know, doing crazy stuff to him. You like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. He snapping. I was like, I don't know. You try to have to tell a person that, because if you say, man, you should break up with her, you know what he's gonna say? Tone said I should just leave your ass. He's like, oh, what? And then now it's just awkward. Yep. So it's just better to just be like, I always say like, yo, fam, like, no, it seems like y'all might be better apart. That's fine. Right now, y'all in a weird space.
No, you can't do that. You can't say that because look, couples who are miserable and toxic for each other, they be looking for a common person to hate. You know what I'm saying? So like, you could be their best friend, but if you say something about their toxic relationship, then he go home and tell her, now they done had makeup sex, and now they both can't stand you, or you the hater out the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't put it on him. And like, I told you Tone was hating on you the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I could tell by how he was looking at you. That's how we flip it. So I don't say a word. I can like I don't date them till you die. I don't care. If you want to be miserable.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow your thing. Cause I usually don't say stuff. I try not to. Like I'm like a person like when people keep asking you or you know, and Zach knows there's a confessional amongst men. Once you're in the car, it's late, it's after the club. Yeah. After the club, it's drinks. If a dude is having issue, dude be all kicking it. Yeah, man, we out here. We out here. We going crazy tonight. Boy, we out here. We out here. As soon as y'all get in the car and on the ride home, you're like, man, G, I can't even believe she doing this shit. You're like, man.
that's where it happens. And then you be like, he's trying. I know, I grew up in the South, so it's like, I want some Waffle House. You hit Waffle House. That's when you talk about it. That's what you really talk about it. You sit there drunk at 3 a.m, listening like, hell no. Then you got to give him some advice because that's when he really need it. Because he don't want to go home. You've had that friend you don't want to drop off. He don't want to be dropped off. Man, she gonna be. He'd be like, what's happening? What's wrong? He tell you.
That's
man.
I tell Keke, y'all, ladies, y'all talk about y'all problems all throughout the day. Girl, sis, I can't. Dudes, we keep it in. Like, we just keep it in. We keep the hurt in. But if you ride in the car late at night, I bet you some Uber drivers that heard like, bro, and just had to a car ride to the crib after the club is where every man has confessed everything. Yeah, bro. I can't believe she went right in my phone though. She saw everything.
Yep.
You know, on that ride home, I can't believe I got my side bitch. oh, I got her pregnant. Oh my God, I can't. Like you find out if you in a car, everybody sobers up like, you got somebody pregnant? What? You ain't like, man. Or this the funniest one. This the funniest one, Keke. This the one of the funniest ones right here.
What?
And see, it's always a toxic dude like me that's gonna crack a joke in this moment. When the dude, and Zach, no, the dude said, he like, man, somebody say, what happened with you and old girl? Yeah, man, you know, I hit her. It was cool. We talked a little bit. And like, and then somebody might make a joke like, I know you hit her wrong. And he'll be like, yeah. And then everybody in the car turn on him like, damn, you hit her wrong. That's crazy. You just met her. Like, oh, and like, oh, somebody gonna need a Z-Pack. That's usually my friend. That's usually me.
What kind of friends do y'all have, little nasty?
That's how men help each other.
Okay. Well,
we tell each other very serious. This is how men give each other advice. We tell each other very serious things late at night. Nobody really gives any advice, and then we make jokes about it, a terrible situation, and then we laugh on the way home. And now you're over it.
Damn.
That's really what it is. We don't do. See, girls give each other like direct advice. Guys don't do that. We be like, we listen to each other and be like, damn. And then it gets quiet. And then somebody makes a joke, y'all laugh, and it's over. That's all.
The blind. The blind.
No,
blind.
Because really, a lot of times with guys, we just need to get it out. You know, because we know what we want to do. We know how we're going to handle it. But it's just been bothering us inside. So we have to get it out and let somebody else put their ears on it. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to be like, damn, for real? Yeah. And then you be like, you feel good. Like, whew, got that out. And then somebody says something very inappropriate. And then you laugh, and then it's over.
It's over.
Man. That's how men do.
It's over. But just so ladies know, that's why your man come in and he might wake you up and want to argue a little bit at nighttime because he feeling himself because he didn't have the confessional with the homies on the ride home. So that's what
the homies trick you out your position. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Here you go. That's a whole nother pod, Keke. We wrapping this thing up. It's time for final thoughts. Zach Boog, what up, bro?
I need everybody to please bow your heads. This is something really quick that was on my mind. It was on my mind. Please bow your heads, everybody. Tone, close that left. There, that eye. The one that's looking at me. Yeah. Dear Lord, I want to take this time to pray for all the dentists doing these oral procedures, Lord. Lord, I'm seeing something where, Lord, they are putting new teeth on old gums, Lord. Amen. Yes, there's a lot of new teeth on old gums, Lord. I just saw DJ Khaled, you know, he just went and got him some new teeth. You know what I'm saying? All these people getting new teeth, but they got the factory gums, you know. The teeth white like porcelain. Gums look like 1159. Lord, we have to do something about it. And Lord, let's talk about it since we own them. The thickness of them. You know, you can't have them big, thick, 10 Commandment tablet teeth. Them is too big. Okay? It's just like one size fit all teeth that y'all get. And we have to stop this. Stop flying overseas, getting your teeth done. Okay? Because they not, I know somebody came back with new teeth, had the same gum, same tongue, breath still stank, but teeth white as hell. This I ask in your name. Amen, amen, amen.
Zach, I'm going to get me some teeth.
No, Keke, I'm not mad at
you. I want me some teeth.
Just make sure your gums healthy. That's all I ask.
I want them big ones too. I want the big Steve Harvey.
Now listen, I'm happy big ass teeth came in style.
Yes.
I'm in style now. Everybody, I got teeth for my big ass teeth. You know what I'm saying? But they in style now. Everybody get them.
Everybody got them. Shout out to people that got them.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Get your tax. If you hit that link, you get them taxes back, bro.
Come on.
Hey, Doc, what's up, baby?
Hey, go to the right one, though.
Shout out to the Smile Doctor, for sure. Keke, final thoughts.
Y'all stuff look fire, though.
Shout out to all the doctors that's doing the teeth. I'm trying to see what that's like. So, slide on my DMs, okay? I'm down for an experiment. My gum's still nice and young, so it should all work out. But outside of that, shout out to the pod fam. Thank y'all for being patient this week. Can't wait for y'all to see the photos. But when we put this up, run these numbers up because we done went late in the week this week, but we gonna be back on this week. So
run it up, pass pass the pod along, man. Definitely.
I got a question.
What's up?
Before we go, do you have an update, Brother Tone, on the t-shirts?
All right, man. Everybody, let's go ahead. That's it. Someone's giving us the sign in the back to wrap this thing on up. Hey, you know what it is, man. We love you, Pop, man. What can we say?